Eden Eternal is an anime online MMORPG published by Area Games in 2011. On June 19th, Area Games released Eden Eternal: The Reawakening, which apparently is a complete overhaul of the game. The website claims such things as graphics overhaul, game mechanic updates, and a new movement system that allows you to double jump and actually use skills while moving. Wow, that definitely shouldn't have been in the game to begin with. Let's just get on down to character creation, shall we? Let's go. Come on. You know you want to. Come on! Character creation! Ow, that hurt. So we got humans, rescuers from Down Under, froglocks from EverQuest's. Holy shit, this game has bears as a playable race. And these little halfling people that nobody gives a shit about because there's fucking bears in this game! There's a handful of customization options: hair, skin colors, face shapes, etc, yada yada yada. There's no gender to select for 3 of the races, which is shit. And options overall are pretty limited. But there's fucking bears in this game. Guys, do you even understand? There's fucking bears in this game. There's bears! Eden Eternal, are you prepared for Kodiak arrest? I didn't think so. So upon clicking next, you're presented with a screen that lets you choose a trait, or heroic trait, or whatever it is, which is actually really cool. You pick one of these and it gives you a permanent buff depending on whatever you choose, which is like HP and MP, defense, or critical rate, or whatnot, and none of these are class locked, so you can pick whatever you damn well please. So after choosing your trait, you're presented with this beautiful class select box where you can choose 1 of 5 classes: Warrior, Magician, Hunter, Cleric, or Thief. I'm going to be a hunter. You click confirm, and then you're presented with the bane of my existence, the fucking character password window that they like putting in these anime online RPGs. I hate this shit so much, and I didn't know at first that you could type it in. I thought you had to use an on-screen keyboard. Apparently don't ever fucking do that because it does this and it bugs your game out. You can't do anything. You can't click begin, you can't click back, you can't click anything. You gotta restart the whole goddamn game. Introduction! So I did restart the game, and then as soon as I logged in, I got disconnected by the server. So I tried it again. I did it about 3 times and disconnected every goddamn time. It had something to do with the fucking password, apparently, so I had to actually remake my character and rename him Kodiak Arrest. He's like a pirate or something, I don't even know. Anyways, needless to say, it finally worked the second time because I actually typed in my password and I got put into the cutscene or intro cutscene or what have you. The introduction cutscene was actually really good. It gave a little history of how each race had met up on a central continent where they proceeded to beat the ever-loving crap at each other. So they went to war, killing everybody, everything, pretty much. The Eternal Guardians who were born in the Blue Crystal came in and mopped all that shit up, and apparently you were one of them, but you were found unconscious. You've been nursed back to health, and now you're tasked with doing menial labor for your fellows. That's the story. Even though the introduction cutscene was pretty well done, it didn't make much sense because it didn't really equate how evil fit in with the whole people killing each other thing. That's just nitpicking though, because it does open up storytelling through quests. After the cutscene ended, I was presented with another glorious disconnect button, and after finally fixing that shit with some I fix, I was into the game proper. The first couple quests were you meeting the NPCs that helped you apparently in the cutscene. You had to go talk to this guy that carried you back to safety. How the hell did he carry my fat ass all the way here? I don't know. But anyway, it was immersive and you developed a sort of little bond for the beginning NPCs instead of just being immediately tasked to kill shit, which I really liked overall. So minus a slightly dodgy intro cutscene and the numerous disconnect issues, the introduction was really good. The game! I mentioned in the introduction that you initially developed some sort of bond with the starting NPCs instead of immediately being tasked to kill shit. Well, that's definitely true, but even then the game wastes no time in making you go slay some incredibly adorable creatures. I mean, look, okay, I got a quest to kill musk brutes. Musk brutes. Oh man, those must be horrifying looking. Aww. That's the weird thing about these anime RPGs. Like, they make you kill such adorable shit. How can this little guy right here kill somebody? Look at him. Look at him. Just look at him. I played Eden Eternal at one point in the past, and I could already tell you that the graphics overhaul is definitely in full swing because the game looks much better than it did before. Also, you could be a bear. Okay, I don't know how many games that you may have played that you could be a goddamn bear, but for me, it's been about 0. I mean, except for now. Now it's 1. So as a badass motherfucking bear, you start your journey, which involves you killing the aforementioned adorable little musk brutes, and then you gotta go kill some of these guys, and then you gotta kill some of those guys, and you gotta kill some more of those guys, and then you gotta kill some more of these guys. That's pretty much it. That's it. Now, everybody expects combat in an MMO, but most games have some sort of like fluff to keep it, you know, fresh. But right out of the starting zone for this, it's kill this, kill that, go here, kill this, go there, kill that. That's it. You kill, kill, kill. And that's not too huge of an issue on its own. But the big problem is they reuse the same monsters in the starting zone. They couldn't have waited until after the starting zone to reuse their monster models. You gotta kill some blue birds, and you gotta kill some green birds. You gotta kill some brown weird things, and then you gotta kill some not brown weird things. Most every online RPG I've played has had this monster recolor thing at some point, but god damn, this game wastes no time. That's not the only thing that this game is reusing too. These sound effects, they sound exactly the same. Whether you're using a bow or a sword, it's the exact same sound. Even the monsters and pets all make the same exact attack noise. It sounds like a little wet punch or something. I don't know, but it's really obnoxious. In addition to that, every time my bear dude gets hit, he makes this god-awful sound. Okay, I get it. He's a bear. He doesn't have to make goddamn bear noises every time he gets hit. After having to hear the same repetitive track in the starting area, I was pretty convinced that the game just had shit music. This introduction track to the starting area is so repetitive and it's on a loop. Like this is the kind of thing that makes people turn music off in games. However, after the starting area, the music opened up quite a bit and I was pleasantly surprised. There was some unique variation. The music kind of gave me a console RPG vibe. It's a shame though, because I imagine most players have already turned their music off by the time they get to where it actually starts to get good. One thing that doesn't get good is the controls. Even though that you could double jump now, the double jump doesn't let you really change direction while in midair. And there's also all of these invisible walls that were there before you could do your double jump shit. So it still blocks you off. There's still pretty much no point to jumping. At least not that I know of. Also, what is this shit? I'm just walking and I randomly teleport into the sky and start falling? Okay. All that crap being said, the using skills while moving thing does work, and it works pretty well, and I'm glad that they added that, because that's something that's, like, pretty much standard in any MMO these days. So with that, it makes the combat controls pretty decent. Anyways, that's a wrap on that. So Eden Eternal isn't a perfect game. It has problems. But for being yet another Asian MMORPG, it's definitely better than most. It has features that make it stand out as a fun game. For one, you aren't restricted to one class. You could change it at any time and try something else, and you level each class up individually. You probably won't be as effective depending on your trait during character creation, but for people like me who aren't alcoholics, this is a great feature. Another cool thing is having pets that could battle for you. As long as you keep them fed, they'll fight and loot on your behalf. It's always a plus to have a good pet system in an MMO. Perhaps most importantly, you could be a goddamn bear! I seriously can't get over that. You could be a bear! Dear God. In closing, Eden Eternal is now good. The Reawakening update has really fixed a lot of things that crapped up this game in the past. If you played this game before the update and didn't like it like I did, it's worth giving a second chance. So click the link in the description and give it a try. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. You could be a fucking bear.